You know, they help with some of this stuff that makes you most nervous. This contact with Wes and things.
Okay, well, we're about to do a unit inspection, so Bruce, if we could ask you to leave so we can get that done.
No, he's staying.
Yeah, he wanted me here just for some support. So.
Oh, okay. Well, Rayanne is here.
Yeah, that's okay. He asked for me to be here, so it shouldn't be an issue. So.
And you're just going to be here and be
Yeah,
quiet.
I'm doing nothing. I'm just here. And if Gary wants something from me, he'll ask me. But otherwise, I'm just here for support for him. So.
Is your camera on? Are you videotaping us?
What's that?
Are you videotaping us? Is your camera on?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not on.
Oh,
Yeah.
have you been taping me?
What's that? Yeah, my camera has been on. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
need
illegal.
to tell
No,
me.
it's not
You
illegal.
have to ask
He's-
permission.
No, not at all. And we're collecting for a meeting. It's not illegal, and we're collecting for his purposes, for stuff that he's doing on his own that he's not mentioning. Doesn't have to mention anything about. It's his property here, and so that's what he asked me for here, and that's what I'm doing for him here. So it's definitely not illegal. You guys know my profession, eh? So.
Terminate this.
Yeah, no, you have to have our permission.
Yeah,
If
no,
somebody
no,
doesn't give your consent,
No,
you can't record.
That's not true at all.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not true at all. And this is his residence. So and
So do you
anywhere in
wanna
public,
check
there's
out
no
the
expectation
bedroom?
in privacy. It's the law. I know the law. What you guys are claiming as the law is not the law. I know this. I'm trained this. I'm a journalist. I've got a journalism diploma. I've got a writing degree. I got awards for my stuff. We study this, and that's why I know what the law is. So what you guys are claiming as the law is not true.
Yeah.
Just like it was inappropriate not to let him have his advocate present last time.
It's
So.
also the law, though. If we disagree with being videotaped and recorded, that we have that ability to say sorry, sir. I don't give that consent.
Yeah, no, you don't have that
That's
right at
mine.
all.
Yeah, we
no,
do.
no, you don't. What you can do is you can leave, just like Eddie said. If you want to terminate it, but you can't
Bruce,
affect my actions.
Bruce,
and I'm in here at Gary's request in Gary's residence, so you can try to tell me whatever law you want to do it. I ain't going to listen to that stuff because I know what the law is.
Okay, Bruce, listen. You're jeopardizing Gary's ability to just have a simple unit inspection right now.
Not at
So,
all.
Yeah,
not
you
at all.
are, because we have booked this unit inspection. We have a legal right to do so.
Yes, and
And-
Gary has a legal right to
why
record
don't
something
you
for
check
himself.
the bedroom?
I know we're going to, but not under these conditions.
They don't-
We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
He's recording us right now, and we're not comfortable with that. So we're asking.
Well, he
him
has
to,
my permission.
Yeah, and it's his
I
property.
understand
so.
that, but it's
As long as you get permission on one side, then
doesn't have our
there's
no. He doesn't have our.
Well,
permission.
but that doesn't mean I have to stop. It just means you guys can leave or whatever like that. It's just like if you're in public and you don't like the yes. If
They
you
can't leave because they need to do an
Yeah.
inspection.
well, but that's their call. It has nothing to do with the law, or it
No,
has nothing to do with
it's
my rights at
actually-
all. Gary's rights, and this is Gary's rights. What we're talking
Bruce,
about.
it's
Just like
actually-
it was inappropriate for you guys to not let him have an advocate that of his choosing at the last meeting where he signed that agreement where he has to have these inspections.
That's because there's a conflict of interest.
No,
for you to be there.
it doesn't matter. I'm there for his advocate, and his advocate is his choosing, and it's his human right to have that, and that's a fact. So
Yeah. Well, we actually had quite a few people attending there that were acting on his behalf at the meeting.
Yeah.
Right. So.
well, you can check
that
it.
doesn't change anything, though. So
You can go in the bedroom and check it out.
Yeah. You know what? Place looks great. We want to do our unit inspection, but we can't proceed with Mr. Dean here with his recording device and standing
that
here.
doesn't
So
make any sense.
you need to make a choice right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can always stand out in the balcony.
Well, what they're telling you is not right. It's your property. You could have 20 cameras in here going on. They have cameras. They don't have your consent to record. They have cameras around here. It's the same law, Gary. So they shouldn't. They're trying to bully you out of this, just like they did before at the
it's not
meeting.
a
I'm
bullying.
sure
It's
they're
not the
not.
right.
I don't hear any bullying actually. I really
Well,
don't.
because they're telling him
Like, I'm here
untruths. They're
for-
telling him untruths is what they're telling him.
Well, no, what they're saying is that they're not consenting to be filmed,
Yeah.
which is within their legal rights. And they also have the legal right to do an inspection. What I see
Yeah,
happening,
it's not their legal right not to be to not to be filmed. That's
Bruce,
not their
right?
legal right. Yes, that's
They-
not their legal right.
Right, but what I see happening here is what was just a regular standard unit inspection
Not really. It was one of those. It really,
has essentially escalated into a confrontation because of the conflict over recording. I don't know how you're feeling about it or not, but I don't I mean, we all walked in and said, "Oh, things are looking pretty good." I don't anticipate.
But that's all.
If they're
Gary's
going-
allowed to collect his evidence.
You-
Gary's allowed to collect evidence
you
for
keep
himself, for his
interrupting me.
purposes.
If there are
Yeah.
any
They're
issues,
seeing a lot of things and so.
if there are any issues, then what they do is they're required to put in writing and to say what they expect to happen. They're totally within their realm not to be videographed or recorded. I also am a little uncomfortable that you never told me when I walked in. Oh, by the way, you're being recorded.
Yeah, but you're talking about is your personal. No, it's not. It's him collecting evidence, and this is what he's doing because he has a human rights tribunal complaint, and he needs to collect evidence for stuff related to this. It's directly related to him not being able to have an advocate present previously, and you guys are doing the same thing again right now. And I'm doing nothing but collecting evidence for Gary, and Gary's allowed to collect evidence.
Feels like an escalation.
Well, yes, because you guys are making claims that aren't true.
Well, I haven't heard anybody claim anything untrue.
Yes,
at this point.
the ton of stuff. You guys don't know what you're talking
Gary,
about the rights to record.
Also, you continue to record right now, which is again against our wishes.
How-
So that I am going to proceed on that, Bruce.
Go for it. Do whatever you want.
I will.
Okay.
You know,
So
But
how
right
about
now,
this?
Gary, I want to hear from you. How do you think this is going? And do you want to say something right now about it? Because we would like to proceed with our legal right to do a unit inspection. That's just all we're doing right now is a unit inspection, and Mr. Bruce is actually keeping us from proceeding. So, what did you want to say something to Mr. Bruce about that?
Well, I guess we can wait out in the hallway.
Thank you.
if that's what you want, Gary, but they don't have the right to tell you can't collect evidence in your own suite, Gary. And they did it to you last time. Do you remember you weren't happy last time when they didn't allow me to come to your meeting?
Yeah,
You're
I
not
know.
happy about that form that you were forced to sign. So,
So Bruce and I will wait out in the hallway.
You don't have to wait out in the hallway.
No.
No,
You
they
don't need
just
to
don't
go.
want-
You don't need to
You
go
can
anywhere.
stay. It's your unit.
yeah, and
This
you
is
don't
not
have to
his
take
unit.
me out of here at all, Gary, because what they're saying
How
is
about
not
this?
true
I
at all.
just
You're allowed to
heard
carry.
Gary say-
You're allowed to
Let Gary
collect it.
speak.
Yeah,
Please,
I
let Gary
just
speak.
heard Gary
Well, Gary
ask me to
offered to go in the hall, and that's not necessary.
No, it's
How
your
about
unit.
this? You can do a walk. Stay right where you are. Do a walk through so that you see what you need to see, wherever you need to see it. If we need to move Bruce, we move Bruce, and then you can write and consult and do whatever you need to do in private.
But
Is
at
that
this point, though, no, because I'm not comfortable that he's still not recording. That
well,
is
right?
the
But you've
issue.
made it known and publicized. I don't want to record. I don't approve of this.
Right.
I also would prefer not to be recorded. I don't like it. I especially don't like that I was never told.
No, definitely, you wouldn't. have allowed
But
us
we
to
can
know that.
still proceed making it known. We feel violated, and then you can at least do whatever write-up you
no,
need to do, and we can
no,
talk
what
afterwards.
What I'm asking for is to actually go along with what Gary has just said. Is for Bruce to leave. Gary, I would prefer you stay here. You don't have to. We don't need you here legally to. But I would rather you be here. So it's your unit. And we can just have a quick look. We're done with the inspection. Then we can have a quick conversation.
Well,
in private.
I'd rather go back to bed.
Yeah,
Because
of
I'm
course.
still
He's
not feeling
he's
too
not
well.
feeling very
I
well.
understand. And you
In
know
fact,
what? This is
that's why-
actually holding up the process.
That's
so we're
why
happy
I'm
to
not
go.
talking too much because
Gotcha.
my voice keeps going in and out.
Okay. It's going to be pretty quick, but we're not able to proceed
Okay,
unless.
do you want to
unless
go in the
Bruce
hallway
leaves.
for a minute?
I'd rather not go in the hallway, but if that's your choice, Gary, we're going to do it. But remember, you did ask me to come here, so you wouldn't feel intimidated. And are you feeling intimidated right now?
Maybe a little.
Yeah.
He wants
I
to
hope Gary sees you as his advocate and help because you don't work for BC Housing and you know
No,
that, right?
I know.
She doesn't, and I've tried to explain that to Mr. Dean as well, Gary, because he seems to think that he needs to act as your advocate, but you have people in your corner.
Is this your camera? Gary,
It's-
is this your camera?
Huh?
Is this recording?
No. No, it's not recording.
Is it your
Oh.
camera?
That's his camera. That's Bruce's camera.
Did he set that down?
Oh, I guess
He's
it
recording.
was turned.
Is the light on? Let me
Nope,
see.
I don't
I
see
don't
no.
know. I
Nope,
don't know how it
there's no light on. Nope, no light on. See, that would be on. Oh, I didn't know he left it in here.
I have no doubt that he's probably got something recorded
Yeah,
in
he
here
might
right now.
be.
And Gary, I just want to
Oh,
say,
now it's on.
No.
You just took a picture.
No.
I don't know how to.
I
I don't know how.
this stuff.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Well,
Don't worry about it. He's gonna.
he'll do what
Oh.
he does.
There we go.
I
See,
mean,
it's off.
So just so you know, though, Gary, Bruce seems to get the impression that somehow we're doing you wrong.
I don't know. It seems like there's a history of some hostility with Bruce. So,
Well,
But when you leave, I hope you don't mind if I go back to bed.
absolutely.
No, in fact, I'll go too,
No.
so you can crash.
You should let Mr. Dean know that so that you can get to bed too, and he can
So-
take his recording devices away.
Yeah, I don't know what the history is with Bruce, but apparently there's hostility and he's a little bit antagonizing. I gotta say. All right, going back in because you got Bruce there. You can throw him out too, so you can go to bed.
And they're wrong. As
Oh,
long
they're-
as they have permission from one side, if there's two people and one agrees to the recording, then it's admissible. You
You-
watch these court shows, and the judge says you have the right to record, long as one side agrees to it.
They bullied you,
I-
intimidated you.
I know. Long as I'm renting here, and I say it's okay to record,
Yeah.
then you're allowed to record.
Totally.